Abney Park's The Toy Shop at the End of the World. Chapter 9, Broken Toys. Although neither of the original police officers were willing to return to the toy shop, more were sent. Seeing the many wounds of their fellow officers, 8 officers returned with helmets and shields and 2 automaton guards of the same make as Gyrod. I won't tell you about their collection, it was too horrible to report. Many toys were broken and beyond repair in that battle. Gyrod and Timony and the girls had been hiding on the rooftop, but they came back to the shop just before dawn and found a miniature wasteland. Buildings were smashed, airships crushed, not a single toy soldier or pirate was left. In fact, the only toys not destroyed were the simplest ones: balls, kites, roller skates. Almost nothing that could walk or talk or play back with you was left alive, and the few that were didn't live past telling the story of the toy battle to Chloe and Bella. The girls cried, as you would have too, had you seen countless friends lying crushed on the ground. Timony sat, legs crossed, and held the girls as they cried. Gyrod stepped gingerly around the room, looking for anyone he might help. He found only one toy still moving. A small circus elephant was hiding under a discarded battleship. Gyrod picked it up delicately from the wreckage with his massive hands and carried it back to the girls. The elephant ran into Isabella's open arms like a miniature puppy would and wrapped its small trunk around her teeny wrist for reassurance.
"The sun will soon rise,"
Gyrod said with a tone of concern.
"You should go home."
"But where will you hide, Gyrod?" Isabella asked.
"I'm not sure,"
he said nervously.
"I think I must hide in the city somewhere dark. I'm not supposed to be."
He searched for the words, and he finally settled on,
"I'm not supposed to be."
"Stay with us,"
the girls implored.
"I should find James."
All was forebodingly quiet, and then he spoke again.
"Timony, you may stay here if you'd like. If you clean the shop and the police come back, you will look like a regular worker. Tell the police Dr. Calgary built you to help, and you will stay and clean the shop."
Then he looked her urgently in the eyes.
"It's very important. You don't look like you can think for yourself or care about what happens to you. It's too complicated to explain now, but try to act like a machine."
Then Gyrod stood, and he walked to the door to leave, but as the early morning sun began to lighten the street behind him, he turned his massive body back to the children and said,
"I will be back tonight. I will take care of you. Stay hidden."
And so the girls returned to their dark and dusty apartment below the stairs. Instead of climbing into their bunks, they went to their mother's room, climbed into her bed. She did not wake, but they held each other and they cried, and when exhaustion was greater than sadness, they fell asleep.